What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Busted Knuckle Cattle. Today it's kind of a hodgepodge. Not much going on today. Got the cows fed, but today kind of just want to talk about these last few weeks. Sorry we missed you on the videos, man. I don't know about y'all's area, but our area, it seems like everybody and their brother's been getting sick. You've either got it coming out one end, the other end, or both ends, and it's just hanging on for dear life. And it takes about a week to get over. And my family, it started with our baby. He got sick first, and then mama got it and I got it. You know, it was like a 3 to 4 day delay between each one of us. Just about it took us all down. So for about the last week and a half to 2 weeks, it's been pitiful around there. So we've just been kind of getting done what needs to get done, not picking up the camera, just get it done so we can get back inside and chill out, which has been very sad for us and misfortunate, because especially for how beautiful it's been this last week. I don't know if y'all can tell from previous videos, but it is actually greened up quite a bit around here. So we've had a decent amount of warmth come through this these last 2 weeks have probably been the prettiest weeks of the year so far. It's what we've been waiting on to really get some things done and get outside and get some work done, and we got to spend it all inside, sick as a bone. But we're getting over it. It's free weight loss plan for a little while anyway. But hate we missed getting it on video. One of our bulls, the bigger red one we call Curious George, we got him banded. Got him banded the other day, and we're taking a look at some of the other ones, just kind of putting our thoughts together on them. On the track of it, before we get too much farther off, is we're going to be trying to do better in the future about keeping a stockpile of videos, so that way if this happens again, you know, we're not out of any content, and that's misfortunate, or something like that. And you know, that was my plan originally. I was going to plan to wait to start the channel until then, and I actually did have a stockpile, but with all the weather we've been having lately, you know, it's hard to push to get out there just to get content whenever I know, hey, you know, in 2 weeks it's going to be 70 degrees. Well, that 70 degrees came, and we were all sick, and there was no getting out and doing anything. But you know, it is what it is. But we're gonna do better about that. Plus with spring coming, warmer weather, yeah, we got quite a few projects to do. So I don't foresee that being a problem for us again, at least for a while. But yeah, upcoming for this year, our goals we talked about in the last video, is we are currently on the lookout for a lease or two, you know, however many it needs to be, or, you know, depending on the price or location. We'll just see what it takes. We're looking to diving in to cow-calf again. We've outgrown our area that we have here, so we're looking to do that. And at least for right now, I don't really want to expand the stocker herd. It's been good for us, and it's done well for us monetarily, but as far as things getting back into growing, I don't want it to be stockers. I'd like to get back into cow-calf as far as that goes. And I know it kind of seems tit for tat, especially with the market, but you know, if we play everything by the market, we'd never get anything done. And some people are rolling their eyes at me saying that, but you know, you can't wait forever on everything. Sometimes you just got to do it, and it is what it is. The market's been favorable for us and what we've done, so it's either we're going to sit on our hands until something changes a different way, or we're going to do it now. So we're currently on the lookout for lease for land for that, so that's exciting. We're going to be continuing to work on this pasture here, hopefully this spring, putting in some water lines. I say hopefully. If nothing else gets done this year, that needs to get done. I'm done with these water hoses, but probably some more work on the corral setup. I want to make it a little bigger, a little bit easier to funnel these cows in, or cows, calves, whatever, because I don't know what this place will turn into in the future. You know, I may not do stockers forever. You know, I've done cow-calf forever, and then sold everything and swapped over to stockers. And you know, here we are going back to, now we're doing a 50-50, or planning to do a 50-50 herd of stockers and cow-calf. And you know, things change. So for all I know, this may be new. This may turn into being the new weaning pasture if we decide to get out of stockers, because we got some those of you who look at the rates, the futures and histories of the pricing. See if I can set you somewhere so I'm not having to just walk around with you everywhere. Woo! Hello. See how that works out. For those of you who look at the futures for prices, which if you're in the cattle business should be all of you, or you should at least have someone that does it for you. My point is you know, we've been in the cattle high for the last 2 to really 3 years, and you know, we've been in record high and unprecedented highs. And that's actually why I got out of my cow-calf. Was, you know, we never thought it would get anywhere near this high, and I figured that was the best time to get out. And you know, it may not have been the top market to get out of cow-calf. That's why I did it, but it was well profitable for me. The cows were already profitable for me. They'd all had enough calves from when I bought them to already be paid for and profitable. So I made plenty of money, and it was a good sale whenever I sold it. So I ain't mad about it. But stockers are looking iffy for, I think we're okay this year, but these next few years, stockers are looking iffy with how numbers are doing. We've been in the highs for the last 2 to 3 years, and for those of you that pay attention, that's usually about as long as your peaks last. And it can be a gentle slope, or it can be a heavy crash down, and the crash down is concerning. So that's one reason we're looking into expanding back into cow-calf rather than doing stockers, is it's a lot more steady market. It's easy. Plus, if we decide to continue our beef business, I definitely want to ensure I want to build our own genetic quality for our beef. You know, I deal with a few people now that I trust their work, and I like what they're doing with their beef or their cattle to use for my beef. But it's just something about being able to say you took it directly from, you know, from the bull to the cow to being calved, all the way fed out to your table. You know, it's something about quality control that makes a big difference. But Is it worth it? I don't know. But either way, yeah. Sorry, this video is pretty much just me rambling. Ain't got much going on again, because as that nice weather came in, today's the first day I'm really able to get out. It sucks. It's cold. We've dropped back down, getting them out of hay bales so they can get off this grass for a little while and try and give it a break and let it come up. The upcoming weeks, we're gonna try and get it sprayed. We'll try and go and pick up some nitrogen. I didn't spray it last year, and I'm kind of regretting that. This year, I definitely would like to spray it, just so all these little, I know all of y'all have seen them in the videos who have watched more than one video. All these little patchy areas like this, where I missed with the drill when I originally drilled this pasture, I've went back and broadcasted into those areas, and it's coming up. It's just slow, which I did that this past fall. So I'm not expecting much, or wasn't expecting much over the winter, but now I would like to, coming into spring, I'd like to hit it with some nitrogen. And I'm also looking at some crabgrass. I'm getting a price on that for some seed to use as a filler for warm season grass. You know, crabgrass is often looked at as a weed, but I overheard some guys at one of the local cattleman dinners I went to, I guess I'll say, and talking about it, and I asked them about it, and they were both talking about them using crabgrass as fillers on their pastures. I was like, I thought that was just a weed, you know? No, and got to doing a lot of digging in it, because what they said made sense. You know, pretty much everybody around here uses fescue for 90% of their pasture, and fescue's a cool season grass, but we're gonna give it a whirl throwing some crabgrass in there. It's highly palatable for cattle, and you know, it's a very hardy plant. For those of you who have had it in your yards, you know quite how hardy it is. It produces a lot of tonnage. And you know, if you just use it or broadcast it to fill in some of the areas with fescue to where it slows down in the summer months, it might help. That'll help pick it up as a summer variety to help keep weight and keep gain on your cattle in the summer. But we're gonna probably give that a try this year. I'm gonna look, and I'm looking now, see what that's gonna cost to get us some seed. But we're gonna get it thrown out here for too much longer. We don't want it to. We don't want to get too much later trying to plant. But thank y'all for hanging out with us. If you've stuck around this long, we appreciate it. We're gonna try and get back to doing some good quality videos, something for you to actually watch. It's just, like I said, it's been a damn time, but hopefully got some cool stuff for y'all to watch coming up. But we appreciate you. We're gonna keep on rocking, and y'all take it easy.